The honourable member for Old Didsbury Three Hills, followed by Calgary Prairie.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The state of Alberta's home rental market, as recent events have shown, is an utter mess. Going relatively unchecked by this government, we have seen contractors abuse the system with the lack of control. Examples have shown that contractors who receive payments for work not yet done can file for bankruptcy, leaving the consumer with the bulk paid for unfinished or no work done at all. Can the Minister of Service Alberta tell us what actions he has taken to address these issues for the protection of our Alberta homeowners?
Honourable Minister for Central.
Mr. Speaker, I'd like to thank the member for that very good question. And the member, as a former electrical contractor, knows the majority of contractors in the province of Alberta are hard-working, honest, capable businessmen. With that said, he does speak to an alarming issue. We have a couple of issues before us that we are investigating, and as such, at Service Alberta, we're always looking to improve, and I have directed our staff to look at what we can do to strengthen consumer protection when it comes to contracting issues.
For supplemental.
And thank you for that, Minister. Given that for many Albertans the cost of home rentals represents a significant investment, to the Minister, how and why are irresponsible contractors allowed to take inordinate sums of money for prepayment, shut down, and open a new business in another name just to do it all over again?
Honourable Minister.
Again, Mr. Speaker, I'd like to point out to the honourable member, and I believe he is aware, and I believe all members of this House is aware, that Alberta is one of the very few jurisdictions in North America where we do have some consumer protection legislation in regards to contractors. Now, he also does raise a very good point in that contractors are remodeling and doing home renovations with very large sums attached, and as such, that's part of our continual improvement agenda with Service Alberta. Is we're going to take a look at some of our surety bonds and make sure that we're getting the right protection for consumers.
Final supplemental.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Given that in recent years fraud and deception have been unfortunate factors in this industry, we do recognize that there are many, many good contractors out there. And given that in some cases not only are consumers duped out of their deposits and rentals, some are finding liens placed on their homes for services and supplies of subcontractors. Why does there exist no protection for homeowners from unpaid bills by the contractor?
Honourable Minister.
Again, I want to thank the honourable member for the question, and the honourable member does speak to an issue that, in regards to good and healthy consumer protection activity, consumers should not be paying 50% up front, Mr. Speaker. I think they know that. We can help consumers with getting that message out. He speaks to some issues around liens, and again, these are activities that I've instructed my department to start doing some work on to see if we can strengthen our consumer protections when it comes to contractors and some of these very important issues that the member talks about.